Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living.
Hi friends, just a quick message. If you are enjoying the content of this channel and you think you would like to take the time to support me, anything is appreciated, even $1 a month if you want to. Check out the link down below. Patreon. Thank you. Namaste and enjoy your meditation.
Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're laying down in a very comfortable position. You can lay on your side and pull your knees up to your chest and tuck in, snuggle in, give yourself a hug. Or you can lay down on your back or your belly, whichever feels good for you. Just make sure that you're laid in a place where you can relax and let go of your day. I'm going to tell you a very sweet story about a magical place far, far away. But first of all, we have to allow our bodies to relax. Allow our minds to let go of all the thoughts, to get our heads in a special place, to prepare us to go on a journey. So first of all, if it feels right for you, close your eyes. Close your eyes and go inside, a place where you can start to imagine pictures in your mind. Focus on your breath. So start to breathe in and out. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Take a breath in, breathing all the way down to your tummy. And then breathe all the air out of your body. Really, really squeeze everything out. Breathe in. Imagine you're breathing in and your tummy is filling up like a big balloon. When you breathe out, the balloon empties and gets empty again. Breathing in, nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Start to let your body relax. In your mind, imagine that you're like a little surfer dude and you're surfing on the wave of your breath. So imagine you, tiny, miniature, about as big as your thumb. And every time you breathe in, you can see yourself traveling down through your throat, down through your lungs, down into your tummy. And then on the wave, you go up, back through your lungs, back through your throat, and back out of your mouth, as if you're surfing on your breath. Imagine in your mind you can see yourself on a surfboard, traveling again in a big deep breath in, down into your tummy, this time going down into your legs, all the way down to your feet. And then imagine that you're surfing right there in your feet. You can feel your toes, you can feel your ankles. All you're doing is focusing on your feet, nothing else. You're allowing your feet to start to get very, very heavy and sleepy and relaxed. Imagine you're surfing up into your ankles. The waves are perfect. And when you hit your ankles get heavy and sleepy and the water gets calm and relaxed. Then you will surf up into your little legs at the bottom, your calf muscles, your knees, knees. Imagine you're surfing along your shin bones, and every single part of your leg that you touch automatically gets very, very sleepy and heavy and relaxed. Take a big, deep breath in and imagine now that you can see yourself surfing up into your thighs, your upper legs. All the muscles get soft and relaxed. Your bones get sleepy and heavy. So your entire legs and your feet feel like they're just weighted down, but it feels really good. Like when you've been running all day long, running and playing, and now all of a sudden you can just stop. And your legs feel like they're vibrating and tingling, they're so tired. All floaty. But at the same time, they're super duper heavy and tired and relaxed. It's really nice to just lay still and be quiet to let your body calm down. Your hips get super, super heavy. Imagine in your mind you can still see yourself surfing, and now you catch a big wave and surf into your tummy. And all of the muscles in your tummy get super sleepy. All of your organs and your intestines, everything slows down. And the ocean gets really calm and smooth and quiet. Imagine you're surfing over your ribs and your lungs, past your heart. Your heart gets very, very peaceful and quiet and relaxed. You're managing to surf through your entire body, relaxing every cell, every bone, every single muscle is getting sleepy and sleepier and sleepier. Imagine you're surfing down your arms all the way down to your fingertips. Your fingers feel like they vibrate and tingle. Maybe you feel a little bit of heat in your hands. Allow your hands and your arms to just get super heavy. So relaxed. Relax your neck. Your head gets heavy. Imagine you're surfing into your mind, and all of your thoughts are slowing down. Now, staring into that space in front of you, using your imagination, imagine that you're in a park on a playground and you're standing in front of a slide. You're at the back of the slide where the steps are. You're going to count your way up to the top of the steps and then stop before you slide down the slide. This is a very special slide. It's a magical slide that's going to take us to a whole other world, space and time, a place where very special beings live. But you have to be relaxed and sleepy, and your mind has to be calm, so stay calm and focused. Starting to climb up the steps, there's 10 steps to the top of the slide. Every every step that you take, your body will feel even more relaxed. 1, 2, be careful, hold on to the railings nice and tight. 3, feeling the steps of the slide underneath your feet. 4, 5, 6, almost there, take your time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Standing at the top of the slide, ready to sit down at the top. Now, let me tell you where we're going. By the time we get down to the bottom of this slide, you're going to find yourself in a whole other place. You're going to find yourself in the lower realms, a magical place where pixies and fairies and elves live very happily all together. It's a place that's known for the fact that everyone there always tries to do their best. All right, are we ready to go and visit? Starting to go down the slide in your mind, going down, sinking deeper, going faster and faster and deeper. It's all black all around, like a magical hole that you're going into, going down deeper and deeper, letting your body really fall and relax into it, getting deeper and deeper till all of a sudden, bop, you stop. You stand up and feel the ground underneath your feet and find yourself in the most amazing place. You look around. There's big, tall, green trees that all seem to be very smiley and happy, as if they have smiley faces on them. The leaves are blowing in the wind, and it looks like their hair is blowing back and forth. There's flowers everywhere. The flowers are pink and bright yellow and red and purple and blue, and the flowers seem to have eyes and smiley faces. Everything seems to be smiling at you. You walk on the grass and it feels like the nicest grass you've ever walked on. It's soft and lush, and you can feel blades of grass underneath your feet, all spongy and fresh and clean. It smells wonderful, like fresh roses and tulips, and it smells like bluebells and rainbows and everything good in the world. The place feels nice, and in the far, far background, you can hear the most sweetest music playing. It sounds like pianos and violins and angel wings all playing at the same time. The place feels warm and welcoming. All of a sudden, you see something flutter down from one of the trees. It looks at first just like a golden butterfly. The golden wings are shimmering in the sunlight, and it comes closer and closer to you. And then when it lands on your hand, you look down closely and notice that it's not a butterfly. It's actually a fairy. She smiles the sweetest smile up at your face and introduces herself and says, "Hello, my name is Ellen. Welcome to our very special world. Did you know here that we all always try and do our best? Do you try and do your best?" You think about her question for a moment and give her a nod, or you shake your head. It's up to you. Here in this place, we always try and do our best. Watch me fly. I've just learnt to fly. Can you see how my wings work? And she flies up in front of your face and flutters her golden wings. The sun shines off them and they twinkle really brightly like a star. "I'm not the best flyer," she says, "but I always try and do my best, and I always have fun when I fly, and that's what's the most important thing. Always do your best and always try and have fun." You sit down on the ground and watch Ellen fly. She flies through the trees. That's when you notice that all the trees have fruit on them. Some of the trees are apple trees, big, bright green apples, and bright red, shiny apples that look delicious. Some of the trees have oranges on them that look juicy and fresh. You can smell them when you close your eyes. Can you smell the oranges? Imagine in your mind that you can smell the oranges, fresh, squeezed orange juice. Yummy. She flies through the bushes and lands once again on your hand and giggles. "Do you like how I fly?" says Helen. You nod at her and say yes. You think she's a very good flyer. She obviously is having fun. Then you see a rustle of movement. One of the bushes is moving over on the right. The bush is covered in blueberries, shiny, plump, juicy blueberries. Ooh, yummy. The bush rustles once again, and out comes a tiny little pixie. A pixie called Angelica. Angelica is pink, and she has pink wings. She flies over to you and lands on your knee. You look down at her, and she smiles up at you sweetly. "Welcome," says Angelica. "I have a very special gift for you. It's a magical gift. Would you like it?" You smile down at Angelica and nod your head. Of course you want the magical gift. She flies up over your head, dips one of her tiny little pixie hands into what looks like an upside-down flower. She's using the flower as a bag, and it's tied around her tiny little waist. She dips her hand into the flower and pulls out what looks like silver pixie dust. She starts to sprinkle the dust all over above your head. "This is my job. I do this to everyone that visits our special place. I do it, and I have fun, and I try my best. Sometimes I miss people and the pixie dust goes everywhere, but most of the time I get it right, but I always try and do my best. Now that I've sprinkled my pixie dust all over your head, you should feel very, very special. You close your eyes and feel the magic of the pixie dust starting to work. You do feel special. And you realize that most of the time you too always try and do your best. This makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and your heart seems to start to glow and grow bigger and bigger in your chest. You take a nice big deep breath and feel the yumminess of your heart swelling, and how good it feels to know that you always try your best. And you open your eyes once again. Behind you, you hear a noise as if something very, very, very tiny is walking towards you. You feel them more than you hear them because it's so, so, so quiet. But when you turn around, you see what looks like the cutest little elf you've ever seen, with big pointy ears and a lovely pink shiny nose. You smile down at the elf, and the elf looks up at you and says, "My name's Paul. Welcome." My job around here is to water all of these wonderful friends, the trees and the flowers. I water them every day. That's my job. I love my job. I always try and do my best at my job. Sometimes I forget, or sometimes I'm late, but most of the time, because I'm trying my best, I seem to get it right. Would you like to help me water the trees and the flowers? You nod your head. Paul passes you the tiniest little watering can. You pour water on the flowers all around you, and the flowers giggle as if you're tickling them. It's the funnest thing that you've done in a long time. And when you water the trees seem to move their roots as if to say yummy, and they suck up the water. One of the trees looks down at you and it smiles at you with the biggest smile you've ever seen on a tree, and it says, "Thank you. Thank you for watering me." This place is such a special place. It's a sweet, magical place. A place where, because everyone is doing their best, they all do their best at being good friends. They all do their best at being kind to one another. They do their best at trying to get along every day. And the majority of the time, it's a very sweet place. Sometimes there's a disagreement, but very, very rarely. Because everyone here is trying their best. Their best to be the best that they can. Just being here makes you want to do your best. It's inspiring. Ellen, the fairy with the golden wings, comes up to you and tells you it's time to leave. We only allow one special guest here at a time, and there's lots of children waiting to come and visit. So it's time for you to go back to your special place. Me, Paul, and Angelica are going to count to 5. And when we count to 5, and click our little tiny fingers, you're going to find yourself back in your bed, very, very sleepy. You can come and visit us anytime you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nighty night. Sweet dreams.